take the... Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Here's the break. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive, Minnesota. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. Inside Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Smart kicks to Brown. Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Smart, wide open, he fires. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley kicks to Gobert. To the paint. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And McDaniels drops them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. He feeds it to Brown and finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Shoots it up. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Conley for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns finds McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. Conley for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Brown inside the line. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Here's Conley. Here he goes. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Smart dishes to Williams. The kick out to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Outside, Towns. And again, it's Minnesota.
And pure cash. Whenever whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Brown outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Towns is doubled. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Brown the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. McDaniels kicks to Conley. McDaniels in the post. Tatum on him. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Smart the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Brown. A miss that time, would have put him up. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Boston trailing. Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. Right side Tatum.
Walking foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. And the Celtics another three. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Tatum's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Conley against Smart. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Rebound by Williams. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up. Nice shot by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns the screen. Conley for 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown. outside Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. On the wing. Boston getting another chance here. With 1 on the clock, and slam dunk by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. Williams finds Tatum. For the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm. Whew.
Timeout called first of the game for Minnesota. And a new group in for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rivers sets the pick for Prince. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Brogdon against Rivers. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. The pass to Noel. Off target with his 3.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Tatum against Prince. A 3 ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Rivers surveying the D. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Griffin grabs the board. Now Tatum, stolen by Rivers. Got it up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Celtics 32, the Timberwolves 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Derek White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Griffin. And it's Muscala in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Pass to Muscala.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Passes to Anderson. From deep, Prince. Rebound by Muscala. Boston leading by 5. And so they foul intentionally. Gallinari is checked in for the Celtics.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's White missing.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Edwards drives in. McDaniels. Over to the wing. Gobert down low, defended by Griffin.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Edwards with the screen for Conley. Out to Edwards. With the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Edwards against White. Fires for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley surveying the D. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. Just lost his head out there. It could happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle. Out to Gallinari. A 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
McDaniels finds Edwards. No good. And so White will bring it up for Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside Griffin.
2 minutes.
Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Edwards on the wing. White covering. Gobert, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Back to Gallinari. Edwards against White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari passes to White. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one drops. Towns has got his second bucket.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Outside White. Griffin sets the screen for White. It's good from long range. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
Here's some love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third.
Everyone, come on, make some noise.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 8 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Brogdon scanning the floor. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
White the pass to Gallinari. Boston needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Griffin's shot is off. D2 from Anderson. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Anderson. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, first step by Tatum, then look out.
Feeds it to Anderson. The pass to Reed. And no good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Anderson finds Rivers. From deep, Prince. Rebounded by Smart. Austin leading by 5. Pass to Noel. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And Anderson has it in the corner. Noel passes to Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics shooting 18 of smooth offensive play up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Tatum. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Good on the shot.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Williams kicks to Brown. And there's the drive. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Smart. On the wing, Brown. McDaniels defending. Towns against Horford.
2 minutes remaining.
Tatum down low. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:51 left in the 4th. Here's Conley. Williams knocks it loose.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Stolen by Smart.
And, you can see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston. Edwards against Smart. Outside, Towns. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Tatum passes to Smart, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. 58 seconds left in the game. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Tatum, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley against Brown. The three. And Michael Conley good for three.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timberwolves foul. Carl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
First free throw. Is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
For the Celtics. Al Horford.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Conley for three. Rebound by Williams. Outside Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Some good competition. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
this game, two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 6. Adams with a screen on Brown. The 3 from Bane. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Brown against Bane. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Adams from the arc. They get it back. Brooks. Some solid defense from Williams.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Tatum from long range hits a three-pointer.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
Who poked away and stolen by Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Adams with a screen on Smart. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Here's Bane. Shot clock at 5. Jackson with it. Horford covering.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. Brooks against Tatum. Now here's Brooks. He's closely guarded. From deep, Bane. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Morant against Smart. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Brown. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Tatum against Brooks. Adams high post. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Tatum against Brooks. Williams a screen on Brooks to the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time. Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Brown against Bane. Knocked away. Brown inside. Oh, wow!
He went way up. And you can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. Hounded by Tatum. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum. He misses the free throw.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Adams with a screen on Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
That one misses.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Bain. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the paint.
Your Celtics,
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Dan, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Williams a screen on Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Pass to Bain. Takes a 3. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford a screen on Brooks. The drive by Tatum, and that one's good.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Horford outside from deep. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brown. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Horford with a steal. Pass to Williams. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the break. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Off target with the 3. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson against Tatum. Tatum with a steal. From downtown, and he finished. finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Good anticipation wins Tatum a steal, and he knows better than to let it go to waste.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Morant. Another shot. Kick out to Brown. Stolen. Smart against Kennard. 52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jackson finds Kennard. Jackson with a screen on Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Williams with the screen. Tatum passes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jones from outside. Boston with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brown against Kennard. Launches it. Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Celtics, 33. The Grizzlies, 20.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. And it's Brogdon missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Jones' shot is good.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
White against Kennard. Screen by Griffin. White for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Tillman with a screen. Jones drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Brogdon against Jones. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama, defended by Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Tillman with a screen to the middle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's White, and here's Griffin. And the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Against physical defense, Griffin showing off his power. Nice play.
Kennard against White. Pass to Conchar. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by White. Boston's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Now here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Kennard against White. And that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Jones. Pass to Tillman. Kennard outside. Tillman with a screen. Now Jones. Kennard finds Jones. Down low. Here's Tillman. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Kennard against White. Got it. Good job in the low post. White's got 7. Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Kennard outside. Drains the triple.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
White against Kennard. Pass to Gallinari. Jones in the post. Got a piece of it. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Muscala the screen. Brogdon from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kennard outside. Shoots over White. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The pump fake from Kennard is smartly done. Can't get a clean look, but gets a foul.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Steven Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks checked in for Conchar. And it's Morant in for Jones. Horford outside. They double team Horford. 4 on the clock. Williams finds Brown. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Memphis ball. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're key to And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Brown. Stolen by Bain. Morant with it. Brooks outside. And here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Pass to Brown. Second chance effort. Williams. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Here's Brooks. It's stolen by Tatum. Inside. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's Brown to the paint. Williams passes to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Moran against Smart. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Back to Adams. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Adams with a screen on Tatum. On the wing, Bane. Brown with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Smart against Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Down low. Kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Boston calls timeout. They're on top by 8. There's 1:34 left to play in the 4th. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Screen by Horford. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the middle. Jackson, pass to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Morant, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
To the inside. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. The 3 is up. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Brown. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
From deep. off on that one. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
tuning in to 2K Sports. For this contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gobert against Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Jackson from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here is Conley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jackson against Gobert. Brooks feeling it out a bit. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Stolen by McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Edwards can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by McDaniels. Out in his own on the break. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Towns for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right wing. McDaniels passes to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And Adams kicks to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And here's Morant. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Conley the pass to Edwards. Going inside, so they take the lead.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw good, Edwards. Memphis trailing here. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Jackson down low. Towns on him. And they double up Jackson. And Adams kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one goes in.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And finished off by Gobert.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
Now here's Morant for 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
For 3, Edwards. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Here's Adams. That misses off the backboard. Minnesota in the lead.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Screen by McDaniel. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he flips on it.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Jackson looking it over. Outside, Bain. Jackson with the screen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Reed the pass to Rivers. To the right side. Anderson finds Rivers. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Brooks. And the layup is good. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Rivers. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Back to Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rivers has got the ball. Here's Noel. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Kennard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rivers kicks to Prince. Prince with a screen on Kennard. Fires the 3. Aldama with the rebound. Here's Tillman. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
26, the Grizzlies, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No one covered. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Prince's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Kennard. D right on him. Here's Conchar. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Rivers in the corner. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Out to the right wing. Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Rivers in the corner. Here's Noel. Kennard covering. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jones, and he lays it straight in.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
2 minutes.
Kennard, the pass to Eldorado, and Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Morant. He's got 8. Screened by Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Payton for 3. Here's Adams. And yet again, Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Down low, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Bane with the bucket. Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley scanning the floor. To the left side wing. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Morant with the steal. It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
And Adams, one of those selective shooters. So when he takes a jumper, you know he's confident.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. He dishes it to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Brooks. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And now that is impressive and clear. Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Conley kicks to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Here's Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Brooks, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Out to the right wing. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Edwards against Brooks. Out to Morant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Edwards. To end the drought. Hits it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Conley for 3. And that one is off. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Conley against Morant. Fades back. It's rebounded by Towns.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Jackson down low. McDaniels defending. Jackson misses. Minnesota with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to McDaniels. The trade. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Connects from downtown.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Edwards finds Conley. So the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Towns for 3. It's off. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Gobert, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Brown. Edwards for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Brown against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Smart grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
It's Edwards on the wing. It's stolen by Tatum. Williams with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, BA, think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Brown against Edwards. Pass to Smart. Williams with it. Will it go? And he banks in the layup.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, BA. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Smart. Out to Horford. And stolen by Edwards. Conley against Brown. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. The 3. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Smart passes to Brown. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
McDaniels, a screen on Brown. Here's Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside, Brown. He nails it, and we're tied.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
Takes the three, and another three from Minnesota.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Give it up for your
McDaniels from long range.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, 2nd quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slot. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Smart for 3. The shot, no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 7 points.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum into the lane. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Conley against Brown. Right at the free throw line. Misses off the right iron. Boston trailing. And stolen by Edwards. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Towns. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also have to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
McDaniels against Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Brown against Edwards. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Towns double team. Now Conley, defended by Brown. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
Well, the execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Noel, defended by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Prince. Gets the 3 ball to go. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Noel, defended by Brown. Noel drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Brown finds Tatum. Screen by Horford. And here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. And that one good.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rivers. Horford covering. Reed for 3. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Anderson for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
27, the Celtics, 28. And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
McDaniels from long range. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mike Muscala.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Pass to Muscala. Back to Brown. Muscala, screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
White, he's checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. Here's Brogdon. About a minute played here in the second half. Over Conley. Towns against Gallinari. Pass to Muscala. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he drops the first.
Shooting for Boston.
Good on both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 2. Edwards against White. 4-3. Here's McDaniels driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 6. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gallinari with a screen on Edwards. Boston no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, Brogdon showing a little verticality. How about that finish?
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. The rebound, Celtics. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Clock at 4. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves trail. To stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Brogdon, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Gallinari. There's the 3. That one no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Noel. Anderson with a screen on White. Noel. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Muscala. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Are you serious? It's incredible how easy he makes that look, BA.
This dude makes the spectacular look easy. Pure athletic ability there. Back to White. Uses the glass on the layup. White's got 8.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Right side Anderson. Pass to Reed. Gallinari against Anderson. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's the break. Here's White. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Let's remember, this young man has fantastic instincts. How about the defensive versatility to get them in transition? Nicely done.
The 3 is up. Prince can't hit. Here's Gallinari. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Brogdon, the pass to Muscala. Can't get it to drop. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front, up 10. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. Stolen by Anderson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Conley subbed in for Rivers. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Outside, Brown. This one for 3. That shot, no good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Towns. Here's Rivers. Here's Towns. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Horford with a steal. And here comes the break. Tatum with it. Picked up by Reed. Tatum can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting it well, around 55% for the game.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Conley subbed in for Rivers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's Tatum missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Conley passes to Edwards. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. McDaniels finds Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown against Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Picked by Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Pounded by Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh! Hammers it home. So nice.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Conley against Smart. Outside Tatum. Horford. Back to Tatum. Here he goes. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. Edwards for three. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Tatum against McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tatum with the three. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Right side Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Wide open look. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Tatum against Gobert. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Smart. Now here's Conley. And he drives in. And Boston calls time here. It's all tied at 56. There's 10 seconds left in the game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Yeah!
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 2. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with the 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Timberwolves. Now, 3. Torian Prince. Timeout call for Minnesota.
Edwards for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
sure this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Here's Tatum inside. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson down low, guarded by Horford.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's Boston with it. The Grizzlies making the shot. Now Jackson. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that ties it up.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Brooks. The 3 from Tatum. Offensive rebound, and it's Williams with the jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Bane against Brown. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, better have professionals.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Now the pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Morant. Back to Jackson. Crafty move, and Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Over in the corner, Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Outside, Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Morant with the steal. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 4. After
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis. Celtics trail by 4. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Williams finds Brown. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. 2 points. That one goes.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Smart against Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. And no good. Good work defensively by Horford. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Horford with a screen on Brooks. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Bane looking around. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Horford. Jackson passes to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses. Boston trailing. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Screen by Adams. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. And the dunk by Horford.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great. He shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's good. Kennard's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Kennard against Brown. Kennard, the pass to Jones. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the slam by Williams.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Kennard for three. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Conchar. Connects from three-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Kennard against Brown. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Aldama. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Tatum with it. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The Celtics, 24.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Outside, Jones. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. How did you react, Richard, to the changes and rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
Instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Gallinari passes to Moscow, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Pass to Tillman. Nice move. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Williams passes it to Gallinari. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Tillman passes to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Aldama passes to Kennard. This one for 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White for 3. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brooks, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Williams up on top. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Morant. 5 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Here's Muscala up and in on the layup. Muscala's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
White against Payne. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Muscala. Nobody near Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Adams with the screen on Williams. Jackson kicks to Morant. For the lead. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's White. On the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting in the third quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Over in the corner, White. Fires from deep, and Jackson with the block.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Celtics trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Can they get it? Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Adams outside. He gets it up. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Grizzlies. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston, Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Into the lane. And then Brown with the dunk.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Bain against Brown. Adams the pass to Bain. Feeds to Jackson. Shakes him. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Horford with the screen on Brooks. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And another turnover here by Memphis.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Boston has possession here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Outside, Smart. Clock at 4. And the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Williams against Adams. And finished off by Williams.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Bain drives in. Williams with the block. Bain against Brown. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Horford against Adams. Horford kicks to Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Brooks dishes to Morant. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Morant. Tatum looking around. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bain. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Smart. Morant passes to Adams. 5 on the clock. Out to Morant. Back to Adams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:12 left here in the 4th quarter. Tatum against Brooks. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. Launches it. They get it again. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Adams finds Jackson. Adams with the screen on Horford. Pass to Morant. They could use a bucket, and Morant throws it down.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
6-second difference between shot and game play. It's deflected. Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. No good. Shot missing. There's Jackson with the three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
See you next
And a
time.
chance. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
appears to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Brooks outside. Out left to the wing. From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Payne against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Towns for 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here are the Grizzlies. Outside Bane. And the three-pointer goes.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Bane, the pass to Morant. Now Adams. Outside Bane. Adams a screen. Down low. And it's Gobert with a rebound. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Adams a screen. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson right side. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Brooks, the pass to Jackson, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Outside Conley. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bane also loves playing inside.
Outside Edwards. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The three from Bane. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Towns. Jackson, the pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Jackson finds Morant. Conley against Brooks. Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. Gobert passes to Towns. Here's McDaniels, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jalen McDaniels.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. It's a tie game in Memphis. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. McDaniels against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher. In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Nails it from 3.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 5. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. From deep, Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert, that's good.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
From deep, Bane. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 8 points now.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Bane, the pass to Adams. Now here's Bane. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And Conley grabs the miss.
Creativity at its best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
The Timberwolves trail. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Inside, Prince. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
A line change here for Memphis. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Noel's checked in. Here's Rivers. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Jones. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Conchar, good.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Pass to Noel. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anderson for three. Not going to go that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Here's Jones. Here's Tillman. Reed defending. Outside Jones. Back to Tillman. Down low. Jones misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Kennard outside. Fires for three. Here's Conchar. Back to Kennard. On the wing, Jones. And the first half comes to an end. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Grizzlies, 18. The Timberwolves, 15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got John Conchar. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. Here's Noel. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Kennard outside. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gobert's got his 2nd basket.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Conchar. Here's Jones, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Now Towns. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got his first points in this one.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Jones. Here's Aldama. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Up top, Kennard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The fader. And it's Noel with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Outside for Brooks. Jackson, right side. A shot to stop the drought. And that one's good.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Memphis trailing here. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Pass to Bane. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Jackson the screen. Morant the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Bane to the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Reed, a screen on Morant. Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. Here's Rivers, pounded by Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams, and here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Now here's Morant. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. McDaniels with it. Now Gobert. Brooks defending. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Outside for Brooks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What we know about Dillon Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Gobert with it. To the inside. Out to the wing. Towns finds Edwards. Towns down low, guarded by Bane. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Brooks against Conley. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Conley against Morant. Conley with the ball. An easy 2 on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant, the pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And right on target. The Grizzlies have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside for Brooks. The 3. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Jackson the screen. Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Edwards. Now 5 seconds separated. Wow! Crazy good!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. And it's good. And plus 4.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
Bain against Edwards. Here's Conley, and count it.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
So we see the Timber.